Hey guys, today we'll be doing Minecraft, but it's probably not going to be what you think it is. We will be doing a journal, and as you can see, I already have 8 pages. I will read them all over for you. Day 14. Today I herded cows into my stall. It took 2.5 days. I now have 3 cows with 1 casualty by the name of A. Junior Smith. Creeper explosion. House constructed day 6. Basement constructed day 11. Fence constructed day 13. Stall also constructed day 13. Planning on adding sheep and chicken stalls by day 17. No pig farm will be added earlier than day 205. Wheat farm and pumpkin farm will be moved to a lower altitude by day 223.50.94. This will hopefully allow for wheat and pumpkins to successfully grow. Sugarcane farm will be constructed by day 30. By day 95, I am to be in mine A2 at the depth of Y11 and X negative 854 approximately. I have constructed my house with polished andesite, polished diorite, and polished granite. My basement, clearly labeled as such, is also constructed of the same materials. Mine A1 is to be discontinued by day 16. Mine A2 will be of no further use by day 231.50.94. I should find a ravine or related chasm by day 50. I have found a limited iron and used all of it for a shield and helmet. Any foe could easily defeat me, but I remain strong. If you find this journal later than 1675, I'm presumed dead or in poor health. If day is past 1700, do not look for me, because I should have perished with all the others in 1560. I am of 51 years. I am no longer a good fighter like I was to General Smith in 1559 when the zombies attacked my village in southeastern hammocks. I shall live out my days in the small shack I have made for myself. Hopefully I can continue to write long into my old age. The lectern this sits on should be perished by the time you find this journal. There was a wandering trader by my home today. Planning on adding a shed by day 66 for more storage. I will continue to explore the depths of my mines, mine A1 and mine A2, and will hopefully be fully geared by day 163. I am to write or add entries to this journal every day I play. Any dates missing mean I was either sent to be controlled in a different game or I wasn't chosen at all. So we'll take the book and add to it, basically. That's all we'll be doing in this video, so if you don't like it, just click off. I don't care. So we'll go here, I guess. So we'll write, I will explore the forests and plains to the greatest extent of my ability in my old age. I am not expecting to find much else other than cows and pigs. The world is infinite, though, so maybe the universe has bestowed to me great luck this evening, and I am very happy that the sun is bright and warm and my cows are in good health. Sadly, I know I am the last of my kind because all of my friends are in the end, and I know there is no hope for them. They are trapped in an endless cycle with fighting the Ender Dragon and running away. Knowing General Smith, he will choose correctly in the right time of need and run away. They are presumably out of the stronger materials, for I heard from a wandering trader that they can only use purple blocks, which are made by endermite, by killing endermites for their shells and putting the shells in a 3x3 pattern. Endermites are rare and the people are hungry. I know General Smith well enough to know that he will pull through for hopefully he will find a way out. This, I know, is false hope. There is no way to get out of the end without killing the ultimate boss, the Ender Dragon. I have heard rumors and speculations from nights long gone of a beast made of 4 blocks soul sand and 3 wither skeleton heads. This beast is from the depths of the nether and is called the Wither. He destroys everything in his path by shooting explosive heads out of his 3. His creation is known to many as Judgment Day. This is the day my fellow friends had to flee into the end. Me being the solitary outcast of a lifetime was not in their presence in their time of need. Therefore, I am convicted of war crimes. Crimes because I am a ranking officer of the petty officer. I know if they found a way out, which they will sadly not, would persecute me for 30 lifetimes if they knew what I've done. I deserted them in their time of dire need to save myself and what I could of my dead family who passed to a zombie invasion in 1559, sorry. So,
You might want to get your plants, it's going to rain, and they'll get washed away.
can you? Okay, I'm back. Today is a new day, though, and hopefully the gods will smile upon a restless soul like me. I heard a hiss outside my window in the night and looked through a blanket of terror to see a creeper standing by my window. I fear that end for real has come and will doom us all. I may not be able to write for a few days due to this. I have PTSD from the war of zombies and skeletons versus mortal souls. I fear that if not confronted, I may live in the shadows for the rest of my life. Hopefully, I can do something with a villager and revive a fallen race. And I know in my heart that any creature of any kind, let it be a penguin, that they may be touched by this revelation of sorts. I know there is no hope other than to trek for a week and find the closest village and revive this fallen race of mine. The race of survival between undead and dead is over. The dead have won by forcing the last humans, 500 in number, to flee into strongholds made by hands of old and reopen portals into dimensions unknown. This may sound crazy or idiotic, but I think this time may be good for the environment. Humans, in my mind, were always parasites living off others, and in their pursuit of happiness destroyed all else except for their own deceased. As many biologists know, zombies and other forms of undead creatures are made by the person's life decisions. If they choose a good life of religion and praise, then they get to go to Builder's Haven. If not, they get decided to either stay on Earth and live out 5 lives as undead beings who, unless killed by a physical force, cannot die. This is the worst form of punishment made for the worst. I am not quite there, but I am in no way holy. The ways and deeds I have committed over the years reflect on my scarred and weathered face. Hopefully, the Master can forgive me this and let me live in peace for eternal happiness in Builder's Haven. in my happy mountain. It is becoming of night, and I need to rest my eyes. Man, you have a lot of pages, don't you? The night has passed, and I lay on my bed, pressing charcoal to paper in hopes of relaying my life's messages to those who will succeed me. It has been a week since my last entry, and I now have a wife and 3 kids, all pure human. My wife's name is Alex. She helped me through problems of old and happiness of new. She led the way into the light of socialism and leaving my life of solitude behind me. I remember the good days I spent hunched over a brewing stand in Master Benedict's old apothecary room, and created my first potion of leaving. This may not be a big accomplishment to many, but to me it is very substantial. I have decided to write weekly in this journal. Not enough happens daily to record it successfully and entertainingly. I also have a limited schedule of free time because I have to look after Abigail, Max, and Lana. The house is a secondary hope for my salvage, for a may not last the year. The withering effect of old age has come upon me, and I fear my kids will be raised fatherless. Alex is 20 years younger than I, so she will hopefully see the light of day far longer than I shall. That is me. Let's say his name is Nicholas. Life story so far. End of entry. Okay, so that took a while, but it happened. So as you can see, we have 26 pages. Okay, now, I understand you may not want me to do this, but I feel like it's necessary. I'm going to read through the whole 26 pages, and this is basically everything that I've done off camera. So yeah, day 14. Today I herded the cows into my stall. It took 2.5 days. I now have 3 cows, with one casualty by the name of A. Junior Smith. Creeper explosion. House constructed day 6. Basement constructed day 11. Fence constructed day 13. Stall also constructed day 13. Planning on adding sheep and chicken stalls by day 17. No pig farm will be added earlier than day 205. Wheat farm and pumpkin farm will be moved to a lower altitude by day 223-1594. This will hopefully allow for wheat and pumpkins to successfully grow. Sugarcane farm will be constructed by day 30. By day 95, I am to be in mine A2 at the depth of Y11 and X negative 854 approximately. I have constructed my house of polished andesite, polished diorite, and polished granite. My basement, clearly labeled as such, is also constructed of the same materials. Mine A1 is to be discontinued by day 16. Mine A2 will be of no further use by day 231-1594. I should find a ravine or related chasm by day 50. I have found limited iron and used all of it for a shield and helmet. Any foe could easily defeat me, but I remain strong. If you find this journal later than 1675, I'm presumed dead or in poor health. If days past 1700, do not look for me, because I should have perished with all the others in 1560. I am of 51 years. I am no longer a good fighter like I was to General Smith in 1559 when the zombies attacked my village in southeastern hammocks. I shall live out my days in a small shack I have made for myself. Hopefully I can continue to write long into my old age. The lectern this sits on should be perished by the time you find this journal. There was a wandering trader by my home today. Planning on adding a shed by day 66 for more storage. I'll continue to explore the depths of my mines, mine A1 and mine A2, and will hopefully be fully geared by day 163. I am to write or add entries to this journal every day I play. Any dates missing mean I either was sent to be controlled in a different game or I wasn't chosen at all. I will explore the forests and plains to the greatest extent of my ability in my old age. I am not expecting to find much else other than cows and pigs. The world is infinite, though, so maybe the universe has bestowed to me great luck this evening, and I am very happy. The sun is bright and warm, and my cows are in good health. Sadly, I know I am the last of my kind, because all of my friends are in the end, and I know there is no hope for them. They are trapped in an endless cycle with fighting the Ender Dragon and running away. Knowing General Smith, he will choose correctly in the right time of need and run away. They are presumably out of the stronger materials, for I heard from a wandering trader that they can only use the purpur blocks, which are made by killing endermites for their shells and putting the shells in a 3x3 pattern. These endermites are rare and the people are hungry. I know General Smith well enough to know that he will pull through, for hopefully he will find a way out. This, I know, is false hope. There is no way to get out of the end without killing the ultimate boss, the Ender Dragon. I have heard rumors and speculations from nights long gone of a beast made of 4 blocks soul sand and 3 wither skeleton heads. This beast is for I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. This beast is from the depths of the nether and is called the Wither. He destroys everything in his path by shooting explosive heads out of his 3. His creation is known to many as Judgment Day. This is the day my fellow friends had to flee into the end. Me being the solitary outcast of a lifetime was not in their presence in their time of need. Therefore, I am convicted of war crimes because I am a ranking officer of the petty officer. I know if they found a way out, which they will sadly not, would persecute me for 30 lifetimes if they knew what I've done. I deserted them in their time of dire need, and to save myself and what I could of my dead family, who passed to a zombie invasion of 1559. Today is a new day, though, and hopefully the gods will smile upon a restless soul like me. I heard a hiss outside my window in the night and looked through a blanket of terror to see a creeper standing by my window. I fear the end for real has come and will doom us all. I may not be able to write for a few days due to this. I have PTSD from the war of zombies and skeletons versus immortal souls. I fear that if not confronted, I may live in the shadows for the rest of my life. Hopefully I can do something with a villager and revive a fallen race. And I know in my heart that any creature of any kind, let it be a piglin, that they may be touched by this revelation of sorts. I know there is no hope other than to trek for a week and find the closest village and revive this fallen race of mine. The race of survival between undead and dead is over. The dead have won by forcing the last humans, 500 in number, to flee into strongholds made by hands of old, and reopen portals into dimensions unknown. This may sound crazy or idiotic, but I think there's time may be good for the environment. Humans, in my mind, were always parasites, living off others, and in their pursuit of happiness, destroyed all else except for their own deceased. As many biologists know, zombies and other forms of undead creatures are made by the person's life decisions. If they choose a good life of religion and praise, then they get to go to Builder's Haven. If not, they get decided to either stay on Earth and live out 50,000 lives as undead beings who, unless killed by a physical force, cannot die. This is the worst form of punishment made for the worst. I am not quite there, but I am in no way holy. The ways and deeds I have committed over the years reflect on my scarred and weathered face. Hopefully the master can forgive me this and let me live in peace for eternal happiness in Builder's Haven. My happy mountain is becoming of night, and I need to rest my eyes. The night has passed, and I lie on my bed, pressing charcoal to paper in hopes of relaying my life's messages to those who will succeed me. It has been a week since my last entry, and I now have a wife and 3 kids, all pure human. My wife's name is Alex. She helped me problems of old and happiness of new. She led the way into the light of socialism and leaving my life of solitude behind me. I remember the good days I spent hunched over a brewing stand in Master Benedict's old apothecary room and created my first potion of leaping. This may not be a big accomplishment to many, but to me it is very substantial. I have decided to write weekly in this journal. Not enough happens daily to record it successfully and entertainingly. I also have a limited schedule of free time because I have to look after Abigail, Max, and Lana. The house is a secondary hope for my salvage, for I may not last the year. The withering effect of my old age has come upon me, and I fear my kids will be raised fatherless. Alex is 20 younger than I, so she will hopefully see the light of day far longer than I shall. That is me, Nicholas. Life story so far. End of entry. So hopefully you guys enjoyed what I did, and sleeping in bed again. We wrote for maybe 30 minutes in a diary and a game, just deciding what to do and saying what happened, and there's still a good 20 pages I can think of to write, but thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later, and peace.